Erica, are you sure that this wasn't another one of those?
Oh, no, Mother. I was very despondent, but I know exactly what went on in that room.
Oh, Erica, what a terrible nightmare.
I know it is, but you know what, Mother? The worst that can happen to me now is that I'm going to be sent to one of those sanitariums. You know, one of those executive sanitariums where they send all the celebrities. You know what I mean? The kind with the beautiful grounds and the dining rooms and the sports facilities. And you know that the nurses are going to be very attentive to me.
Well, sweetheart, you can never be sure that they'll send you to a place like that.
Well, of course I'm sure, Mother, because I'm an international celebrity. I mean, they are going to treat me with the respect that my status deserves.
Honey, for all your position and your status, they're going to send you where they want to.
Well, Mother, if they would even dare to send me to one of those horrible places, my fans would rise up. They would write letters to the governor. You know how many good friends I have out there.
Well, darling, I hope you're right. But I wouldn't count on it.
Anyway, it doesn't even matter because I'm not going to be there very long because there isn't anything really wrong with my mind. Actually, Mother, it's going to be a wonderful chance for me to write my memoirs. And then I bet the fans are going to be clamoring to have my life story, and so they'll make a movie out of it. And of course, then they're going to want me to play the leading role once I'm released. You know something, Mother? This is actually the beginning of a whole new career for me in films.
Erica is certainly not so disturbed that she would black out to the extent you've suggested.
But even though she's had a history of blacking out?
We haven't determined the cause of these so-called blackouts. There may be a very simple explanation.
Such as?
She may have been simply preoccupied. After all, she's been under a great deal of stress.
Yes, but you could testify to the fact that in the past, she's had an extreme, irrational behavioral pattern, couldn't you?
Nothing that would indicate a tendency towards violence.
Yes, but she did not intend to commit murder. She had threatened to do away with herself.
I found no indication of suicidal tendency.
Yes, but you told me yourself that she was totally dependent on Kent Bogart, and when he betrayed her with her own sister, then what...
Erica is too aware of her public image to take such a drastic step.
Yes, but she was pushed over the brink, don't you see?
Her mental lapses have involved petty actions, such as misplacing various objects in rather outlandish places. But Erica has a very strong ego. She would never willingly hurt herself, nor would she jeopardize herself by committing a violent act against anyone else.
Couldn't she have lost control completely?
Her behavior does border on the melodramatic, but I could not go on record as saying she was capable of losing all control.
Could it have been temporary insanity?
No. I could not, in good conscience, certify Erica as legally insane, nor do I believe would any reputable psychiatrist.
Insanity plea is her only defense.
I'm sorry, Mr. Jacoby. It's my considered opinion that a plea of insanity in the case of Erica Kane would never hold up in a court of law.
From New York as fast as I could, Erica. It's been a new development.
Steve, I'm so glad to see you.
Anything new at this end?
No, nothing. Just that the National Wire Services have been on the phone, and you saw those reporters outside. I mean, they're just like a pack of bloodhounds.
You didn't speak to them, did you?
No, of course not. I'm not about to speak to any strangers.
Good. Don't talk to anybody. Don't say a word to them.
Well, don't worry. If there's one thing I understand, it's how to handle the press. Listen, I've done a lot of serious thinking since you went to New York. And I'm really so glad that you convinced me to go ahead with the insanity plea.
Erica,
because considering who I am, they're going to send me to this really posh sanitarium. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity for me to write my memoirs. I mean, it's not going to be bad.
Erica, stop. Stop. I have to tell you that we can't use the insanity plea.
Here we go along with the insanity plea. Why not? It was your idea, Steve. You're the one who convinced me to go along with it.
Look, because I just talked to Dr. Coyle, remember? And she said there is no way that you could be certified.
Not even temporarily?
No. But listen, you should be relieved. I mean, because she said basically that you're a very sane person.
Well, Dr. Coyle is not infallible.
Look, she is an experienced psychiatrist who has been treating you, and her professional judgment is and would be respected.
Not by me, no. How dare she jeopardize my defense? I might have been out of my mind when it happened. I very well might have been. And that is a very reasonable argument. She's got to know that.
Erica, she won't testify to that.
This is so infuriating. I mean, she was paid good money to treat me. This is awful of her. She shouldn't be allowed to betray me this way.
She does
She
not...
knows very well I have very serious mental problems. She knows that.
She does not feel that they're all that serious.
But, Steve, I told her about my missing appointments, about my forgetting about them, about my misplacing. I told her how I put the cassette from my commercial in the refrigerator. I mean, now, if that isn't a sure sign of insanity, what is?
Erica, don't get so emotional. Just calm down.
Okay, I'm also hyper-emotional. Isn't that a sign of insanity?
Well, look, if it's any consolation, yes, she does consider you to be neurotic.
Great. That's not enough. I need to be certified. Call in another psychiatrist.
It won't work.
Why not? I mean, surely there's got to be somebody somewhere who will say that I'm unbalanced.
Look, there might be. But the prosecution will find somebody like Dr. Coyle and bring her in as a rebuttal witness. And I'm sure that the jury will believe somebody like her story as opposed to some stranger.
This is awful. Steve, I was planning to go to a nice sanitarium. Now I might be going to the electric chair.
No, you won't.
You guarantee me that I won't be convicted?
I don't believe you will. I still got a lot of homework to do. But I do believe that we'll be able to break down Silver's testimony.
Oh, don't count on that. The more often she tells that story, the more she's going to believe it. She's the one who's really insane.
Maybe we can prove that somehow.
You're grasping at straws.
No, I'm just saying that there's still a lot of work to be done.
Well, how much time will you have before the trial?
I've got several weeks. There's enough.
I'm so scared. Steve, swear to me that you're going to get me off.
Erica, I will swear to you that I will do my best.
You're not sure. I can see it in your eyes.
Oh, come on. Now, this is pointless. Now, look, you get some rest and let me go to work.
How can I rest if facing an executioner?
Look, just be optimistic. That is half the battle. Now, I will call you later. Don't talk to anybody, all right?
He doesn't think I have a chance. Well, I won't unless I take some action myself.
Don't panic, sweetheart. Steve Jacoby is a brilliant attorney. He'll come up with an excellent defense.
No, he's very nervous. I can tell. I really should have gotten one of the famous criminal lawyers. You know, the ones you see all the time on TV talk shows.
But you selected him yourself.
No, I didn't. You know, I really didn't. Palmer Cortland forced him on me. And if I'm convicted, it's going to be his fault.
But you won't be, darling. Oh, if that's another reporter.
Go and see Mother, please. I'm expecting someone.
Who is it?
Moni, it's Brooke.
Hi, come on in. We thought it was another one of those reporters.
Oh, well, they're certainly out there.
Hello, Brooke.
Oh, hello, Erica. You called me? Here I am.
Well, good. I'm ready.
Ready for what?
I'm going to tell Brooke the whole story exactly the way it happened.
But, Erica, you can't.
Why not?
Because Steve Jacoby gave you strict instructions not to talk to the press. Brooke, I thought I made this very clear
I
to
didn't
you.
come back uninvited, Mona. Erica requested this interview.
And I know exactly what I'm doing now.
Are you sure?
Mother, I have millions and millions of fans out there. They are confused, they are stunned, they have no idea what to believe. Now, it is my duty to tell them the truth. And Brooke has promised that she will not be vindictive.
I will be as accurate and fair as possible.
But, Erica!
I know that Brooke and I have had our differences, Mother. But I'm sure that I can count on Brooke when the chips are down.